Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Slipjoint Sorry here. Today we've got another episode of the Slippy and Thrifty show. So welcome, John. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Awesome stuff. So today we're going to be taking a look at the sort of a new teaser from Real Steel Knives. They've announced a new Barlow they're going to be dropping, and this is it's sort of a new release they're doing. They did do a UK legal collab with Heine Haynes here in the UK of a Barlow, but this seems to be their own sort of spin-off of that. So we've got a couple of pictures up here and a little bit of blurred from them what they're saying. So basically, they just said it's Real Steel Knives' interpretation of the classic Barlow design, which impresses with its creative solution for handle scales. So you can easily interchange handle scales within a minute, thanks to 2 screws, and it comes in a drop point and a clip point. Basically, it allows you to be more suitable for your sort of day-to-day lifestyle and whatever situation you're in. But what I do quite like about this, they have released another knife quite similar. I can't remember what it was called. The Real Steel G Slip, which was similar. You could remove the handles, but the knife would still be together. So the pivot would be underneath the handle material, which I think is quite unique. So, John, what's your impression on that?
I mean, I like the shape of the handle and everything, and the fact that they are offering you interchangeable scales is cool. The thing that always concerns me whenever they do stuff like that, where they give you the interchangeable scales, is they charge an astronomical amount for the scales to try to get.
Just really hoping they're going to be reasonable within people's budgets, because if they offer an interchangeable, you'd like to think that it's going to be like a tenth of the price of the knife or something. So maybe the knife's going to be $40, and you're like,
do you think that they'll offer like a set number of offerings with the knife, and then maybe extra scales that you don't get with the knife, like that you can only buy separately? How do you think they'll do that?
Based on previous Real Steel stuff, when they said they've had interchangeable stuff like the G Slip, they didn't advertise it as interchangeable, so they didn't really have additional scales. So I'm not too sure how Real Steel are going to do it. I'd like to think they would say, look, we've got maybe 4 colors you can pick, and then, I don't know, 10 separate scale colors you can pick, rather than having, here's 15 color knives you can pick from. So maybe even if they did it in such a thing where you can buy the black one and you can pick another handle color to go with it for like a couple of dollars. Something along those lines would be nice.
Yeah, that would be a smart way, but it doesn't seem as profitable. So I'm a little
no. They're 100% going to market the hell out of the additional scales, and they're going to make you pay through the teeth for them.
Right. And the other thing I noticed is it does come with the pocket clip, which on this particular knife I would probably remove.
I think even I would remove it as well. As useful as it is in the modern day, it doesn't belong on a Barlow for me.
It does look ambidextrous just based on the fact that there's little holes here on the back, and you can see it on that side. So
so on the picture on the left, you can see like the pocket clip is what's that, right hand tip up carry, and then obviously you can switch it around for left hand tip up carry.
Right. If we go back to the blades, though, I really like the shape of both of them. I would have a really hard time picking. I think I might just have to get both. I mean,
I'm already set going to get both.
Are you?
Okay. I'm already sold on it. I'm a big lover of Real Steel, as you know. I've got 53,000 Lunas, and among other knives as well. But whenever anyone releases a Barlow, I'm pretty much on it straight away, as long as it looks like a reasonable sort of shape. What you can see as well, I know you can't see it very clearly in this, so if you want to go to their Instagram and have a look yourselves, they do have the same jimping underneath the sort of hang of the blade, like where the Ricasso would be. Yeah, you can see the mouse on there just about. There's jimping like there is on the Luna, so it does grip onto your forefinger when you're holding it, which is nice in case it sort of stops you sliding forward on the blade.
Right. Yeah, it's really nice to have it there. You have your forefinger right there is where you're going to grip it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then even if the blade does close on you, because your finger's gripping that spot, it sort of it pinches onto your finger rather than the blade hitting your finger, which is also, I think, is fantastic.
Right.
But,
yeah, just
I mean, there's two really nice blades.
It's going to prevent it from folding while you're using it.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I just really hope they have that that 1/3 stop as well. The Lunas have. That would be nice to see on here, as opposed to the normal natural half stop.
I'm just hoping that this isn't a collar option. I'm hoping this is just raw material we're showing here.
Yeah,
that is an awful color.
It's like grandma's kitchen cabinets. No one wants that.
I don't know what it is, but it's ugly.
It might even be like beige, like hearing aid beige.
Hearing aid beige.
Yeah, no one wants a hearing aid beige.
Like you find in your grandma's house, and I don't know what.
Yeah, nothing against people. If you want that, you buy it. But I think it looks awful.
Yeah, I'd much prefer the black.
Yeah. No matter what I get, I'm gonna have at least the black one. Then I'll have different colors. Whatever they've got available.
Why is that, Matt?
Also looks not because I like black on black everything. It's with my black soul and my black heart.
And your black shirts.
And my black shirt, my black beard, my black glasses, my black hair, my black watch. Black everything. That's what I like. But it does look like as well, I'm blacked out. What it does look like as well is, even though the two do different blade shapes, they're exactly the same handle material. So even if you got, I don't know, a black one and a blue one, if they offered a blue one, it'll fit on both blades, which does seem quite nice.
Yeah.
But I'm a big fan of that.
Offer something a little more, vibrant. I don't know, red, blue.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know.
Even if they offered, it doesn't even have to be carbon fiber. Like they did a couple of Lunas where they called it Damascus G10, where they had like blue with like white intertwined.
Oh, right.
Something along those lines. I've actually got one here. If I grab one quickly.
Multicolored.
Something like this. So they've got like different colors in the G10 there.
Mm-hmm.
Something like this, so to make it a little bit more unique, make it a little bit more your own. Just something along those lines would be really nice.
Right.
I just hope it's not beige and black. They need to have other colors too.
Yeah. So this is one of those. Got to keep looking out and seeing what the updates are, and looking for a release date and all that.
I'm definitely going to keep an eye out. I'll keep John posted. I'll keep my subs posted on what's going on with it, because it is a knife I'm very interested in. It's a really nice sort of spear point blade. It's almost like a sheep's foot in some ways. It's not quite as curved on the actual like blade part as a normal spear would be. But
right.
Then again, it's not flat like a sheep's foot either. It's sort of like in between, which is quite nice.
Yeah, if we go back to the profile on the first picture, you really see
like the original picture. Yeah, you can see it's not flat. There is quite an upswept bit at the end, but then even the top is quite flat as well, and then it curves down right at the last minute.
Yep, I really like those shapes. I really do.
Yeah.
So it'd be a tough time. I mean, if I was forced to choose, I think I'd go with the spear point, but I do like the clip one.
I would probably go with the clip if I was forced to pick between the two.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Real Steel coming out with their own interpretation of the Barlow. Kind of a modern take on an old design. I'm guessing the price is going to kind of fall in that $40 range. I'm hoping for sure.
Fingers crossed. It's a good price for it, especially it looks like G10 scales.
Yeah,
they tend to work with like D2 and N690. So I think that would fit sort of in that price range.
Might be a little higher.
We'll see.
Hopefully the very highest 60. I don't know that I want to go higher than that.
No, I reckon it's definitely going to be between that, like $40 to $60. But then here in the UK, maybe £50, around that sort of price.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be picking one up.
Well, okay. So I think we're both excited for this one, and
yeah, definitely.
We'll keep you guys informed on anything we learn in the future about this one, and dates and so forth. But I guess that's going to do it for this episode. I am Thrifty. He is.
And I'm Slippy.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.